It's Georgie again from True Conversations, and today we're on Work.Life Hammersmith again. I've decided to do a bit of a social experiment. I just want to see what happens when I approach somebody who's making coffee and see where our conversation can go. So follow on. Coffee again.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
You're going to be a bit difficult about it this time as well.
Yes, I am. So what can I do for you today?
Well, I was wondering actually if you would like to make me a coffee.
Do I have to?
Yes. What would happen if you didn't make me a coffee?
Nothing much would happen, would it? I'll go about my business.
You know your business. In the knowledge though that you didn't make me a coffee.
Yeah, I'll feel really good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd feel
Wouldn't
really...
make me feel good though.
Wouldn't make you feel good?
No.
Okay.
Knowing that you existed in this membership and you hadn't done something for me that...
Oh, the whole cold space thing.
I feel like...
Community spirit.
Yeah, like it would ruin the community spirit.
I'm not really about community spirit.
You're not about community spirit?
No.
What are you about then?
I'm just about selfishness.
You're about selfishness?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that actually. Yeah. Dean, I mean, talking about universities, being at the top, you know.
Exactly. It's just all about me, right?
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
So did you want to make me that coffee again?
I will make you that coffee if I can remember how to do AeroPress.
Okay. Well, I can tell you, but I think you might have a go at me again about my AeroPress techniques.
Again. Alright, cool. Wet filter this.
Okay, wet filter.
Yes.
Right. Don't worry, you know what? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I don't need coffee. I mean,
wow.
like, given that, you know, you're not going to make a good one anyway, because you probably don't like me enough.
Oh, yeah, that could be fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Ah, cool.
So, let's break that down. Right, so Dean is somebody who I know a little bit well, but not that well, and sometimes I notice him making coffee. And each time he makes coffee, I happen to make a comment about him making coffee, right? And in this particular scenario, I didn't know where it's going to go. I just talked to him about his coffee, and he was like being all ridiculous about it. And like, oh, I could make you coffee, I couldn't make you coffee. Now, I just played with this because I was not sure where it's going to go. I was not sure if he's going to make me coffee, and I changed it, and I changed the dynamic such that it seemed like he had to make me a coffee, and if he didn't make me a coffee, it would disrupt the community spirit. Again, very playful in nature, and this actually creates a connection and a bond within people where they feel like they're being recognised and known, and also, you know, it's just like fun, because conversations are meant to be about fun, right? About play and adventure and getting to know people. This is a great opportunity to talk to your colleagues, your members, whoever it is or wherever you work, and to have a conversation that's actually more than the banal, like, oh, excuse me, I need a coffee, or just walking past them and ignoring them and not even saying anything. By simply noticing and paying attention to people's behaviours and starting interacting with them in settings where you're already talking, right? Coffee machine, you can have a much more meaningful interaction and get to know people around you, and it's fun. So, here's your opportunity. When you're next at a coffee machine, don't just go and get your coffee. Notice the person next to you, what they're doing, what they're thinking, maybe. You can say what you're thinking. You can like say, oh, and where's my coffee, for instance. Use an opportunity to play with them. And once you've done that, you can then start a conversation, see where it goes, play with them, be a bit, take risks, etc., see where it goes. If you want some help with this, come to one of our workshops. We talk directly about charisma, about connection, about how to have short conversations with people that lead to bigger, greater things with more meaning. We do in-field experiences, we do workshops, we do one-to-one, anything that hits your taste, we can do. See you in one of them.